Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first PLE of the new series. And ladies and gentlemen, kicking things off, we got the ruler of WWE, and Oba Femi.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, Oba Femi.
Oba Femi is set for one-on-one action against Sheamus here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi and Sheamus have one hell of a journey here leading up to Backlash, because the go-home show to Backlash, Seth Rollins took on Sheamus. Oba Femi sat at ringside, and that match ended in a DQ because of Oba Femi attacking Sheamus. And now Sheamus pulling double duty here tonight, but we will say more about that right now. Because ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, will also be in our main event here tonight. Because Sheamus will go one-on-one with Gunther.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus will go one-on-one with Gunther. But let's take you back to this rivalry, because Sheamus pinned Oba in the first episode of Raw. And ever since then, Oba has been gunning at Sheamus. Each and every way Sheamus can get the attack on Sheamus, he does. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this opening match of Backlash. Sheamus, Oba Femi. And this match is underway. Sheamus and Oba Femi to start off. Lyon, France for a Backlash. And now Sheamus connects with the knee. Oba finds the reversal. And now Oba lays out Sheamus with the clothesline. And ladies and gentlemen, Oba Femi has been fuming for this moment to get his hands on Sheamus. But ladies and gentlemen, I feel like this could steal the night. And now look at Oba telling Sheamus to bring the fight here. And now ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus and Oba locking up again. And now Sheamus attacking the arm of Oba. And now look at Oba reversing and attacking the shoulder. Down goes Sheamus. And Oba once again playing to the crowd here in this matchup. And now rolling up Oba is Sheamus for the quick victory, but Oba reversing the pin. And now Sheamus reversing the pin as well, and Oba kicks out. Big chop by Sheamus, and now here comes the combination by the Celtic Warrior. Big elbow to the knee. And now a big stomp to the back of the knee. And now look at Sheamus setting up Oba. And now Oba getting caught in the headlock. Big right hand. Big right hand again. And now look at Sheamus with the power. Big shoulder tackle. And now look at Sheamus again, driving Oba into the corner. But Oba stays on his feet. And now look at Oba getting caught, dropping Oba on the top rope of Sheamus, going for the pin to beat Oba Femi, and Oba powers out. And now Obafemi crawling to the apron. Sheamus delivering the 10 beats to the battering. And Oba falls to the outside. And now Sheamus gets up Oba. Oba reversing Sheamus, trying to get some offense here in this matchup. And now Sheamus finds the reversal. Oba finds the reversal as well. Big punch. And now Sheamus delivers a kick. And now look at Sheamus with Oba up and down with the right noise. Going for the pin. And a kick out by Oba. And now Oba getting caught with the bro. Is the bro kick gonna be enough? And a kick out again, out one by Oba. Oba do not want to lose to the Celtic Warrior. Ducked under, and now Oba dropping Sheamus. Big clothesline by Sheamus. Down goes Oba. Big kick. And now Oba gets up Sheamus here. But Sheamus finds a reversal, taking the elbow to Oba. Big reversal by Obafemi. Big clothesline, down goes Sheamus. And now Oba sends Sheamus into the corner. Full head of steam with that clothesline. And now look at Oba stomping the chest of Sheamus. And now Sheamus getting up Oba with a choke slam. Down on Sheamus. Oba throwing Sheamus once again in this match. And this has been a very even matchup. And now Oba sends Sheamus face first into the corner. Getting up Sheamus on the top rope. Look at Oba. Choke, slam off the middle rope. And now Sheamus is back up. Sheamus, Irish ripping Femi to the ropes. Femi finds a reversal. Femi, powerbomb on Sheamus. Going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by the Celtic Warrior. And now look at Obafemi going to the top rope. Sheamus gets up here. Oba showboating. I don't know how smart this was. And Sheamus takes down Oba. Big stomp by Sheamus. Big kick by Oba. Clothesline, down goes Sheamus. Stomp to the back of the head, and now look at Obafemi. Slowing down this matchup, big punches, and now Oba sends Sheamus across the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Obafemi once again lays out Sheamus. And now what does the ruler of WWE have in mind? Taking apart our Spanish announcer's table. Sheamus gets back up. Jessica Cord making sure this match is called down the line. Big clothesline takes down Sheamus. And now look at Obafemi. Picks up the Celtic Warrior. And now Obafemi. Powerbomb to the outside. And now what does Oba have in mind here? Oba throwing Sheamus onto the announcer's table. And now look at these two monsters of a men. Big form by Sheamus. Big punch. And now Sheamus getting caught with the right hand. Sheamus caught Oba with the right hand. Big right hand again. And now Sheamus and Oba battling it out here on the announcer's table. Count of 6 by the referee. Big form. Both men do not want to lose. And now look at Oba. Could be in trouble. Big superplex. Oba needs to get back inside the ring to break the count. Says to restart the matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, these two men are continuing to brawl with one another. Our general manager, Adam Pierce, said Oba did get outside the ring before the count of 10. And now both of these men are continuing to battle things out with one another. And now Sheamus finds a needed reversal once again, going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? Big reversal by Oba Femi and a kick out by Sheamus. And now look at Oba going to the top rope. Sheamus kicks the leg out. Big punch by Oba. And now Sheamus kicks to the midsection, trying to power Oba Femi up here. And look at the power of Sheamus folding Oba out of the powerbomb. And now Sheamus and Oba once again battling it out here. And now throwing Sheamus. And now Sheamus gets up here. Oba Femi stalking him. Big uppercut. Oba Femi once again taking down Sheamus, and this has been a back and forth match, ladies and gentlemen. Big chop by Oba, and now Sheamus with the right hand, bringing Oba face first into the corner. Uppercut by Sheamus now. Big stomp. And now stomping out the chest once again is Sheamus. And now Sheamus going for the pin. Is this going to be enough to defeat Oba in a kick out once again? Stomp to the face. And now Sheamus gets up Oba here. Oba finds the reversal, sending Sheamus off the ropes. Big elbow by Sheamus. Clothesline, no. And now Sheamus with Oba on his shoulders and dropping Oba face first on the ropes. And now there's the pounding ground by Sheamus. And now Sheamus on the apron here. What does Sheamus have in mind? Shoulder tackle avoided. Oba Femi caught Sheamus out of midair with the boot. And now look at Oba Femi firing up here. Big reversal by Sheamus. What an elbow. Big chop. Big reversal by Oba now. Big axe handle. And now Oba Femi stalking Sheamus. And now into the corner. What does Oba Femi have in mind? Big clothesline, turning Sheamus inside out. Getting up Sheamus here. And now look at Oba Femi just throwing Sheamus. And now Oba sends Sheamus out to the outside. Sheamus gets right back up though. And now Sheamus and Oba Femi back on the outside. Big reversal by Oba. Big boot. Down goes the prime hydration station. And now Oba once again clearing off the announcer's table. Sheamus could be in trouble. Sheamus on the announcer's table. And now look at Oba Femi powering up Sheamus. Big form. And now look at Oba. Big reversal by Sheamus. Sending Oba off the table. Count of 5 by the referee now. And now Sheamus sends Oba inside the ring. Big form. And now Sheamus with the punch. Oba connects with the punch. Big punch by Oba. And now Sheamus sends Oba into the corner. Sheamus is showboating to the crowd. Clothesline, down goes Oba. And now Sheamus going all the way across the ring. What's happening here? What an elbow by the Celtic Warrior. And now look at Obafemi, could be in trouble. Big punches by Sheamus. Big knee. And now Sheamus with the Sterling suplex. Big reversal by Femi. And now look at Femi. He went for that powerbomb once again. Sheamus went for that clothesline. And now Sheamus has Obafemi up. Obafemi's in trouble. High cross by the Celtic Warrior. And a kick out again. Obafemi's refusing to lose here. And now both of these men are hockey brawling near the ropes. And now Oba getting caught with the right hand. Sheamus though connecting with punches. Sheamus and Oba are brawling here. This is an all-out brawl here to start Backlash, but there's an uppercut by Sheamus. And now Oba goes to the corner. Sheamus puts Oba on the top rope. And now look at Sheamus with the power, lifting up Obafemi. White noise off the top rope. But look at Oba, already back up. Oba popped right back up off the right noise. Bro kick, reverse. Oba rolls up Sheamus off the midst of the bro kick. There's two. Sheamus kicks out. And now Oba, he's calling for the end. Clothesline sending both men over the top rope. And now Sheamus could be in trouble here. Putting Sheamus on the table and just laying punches. And now into an elbow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a match we have here tonight. This is a first match to kick off Backlash. And now Sheamus through the table by Obafemi. Count of 5 chokeslam through the table. Win Sheamus. And ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus still has another match here tonight. But both of these men do not care. Another chokeslam by the ruler. Getting up Sheamus now is Obafemi. Big punch. And now Oba getting caught by Sheamus into a bulldog. Going for the pin is Sheamus. And a kick out once again. And now Sheamus trying to keep Oba down. Big right hand. Kicking off Sheamus's Oba. And now Obafemi trying to get something going. Sheamus misses a bro kick. Big reversal by Sheamus now. Big reversal by Oba. And now Oba power bomb on Sheamus. Going for the pin. There's two and a kick out by Sheamus. What does Obafemi have to do to keep the Celtic Warrior down? Big reversal by Sheamus. And now Sheamus gets up the ruler. Sheamus climbing to the top rope. Oba's in the drop zone. Big power slam. And now Oba climbs to the top rope. This is not where Sheamus wants to be. And now Oba with an elbow off the top rope. And now Obafemi stomping on the ankle. And now dropping the elbow on Sheamus. Getting up the Celtic Warrior here. Big punch. And another punch. And now Obafemi trying to go for the chokeslam again. Big axe handle reversed. And now look at Oba getting reversed once again. Clothesline, no. Oba Sent off the ropes by Sheamus. Big bicycle knee. Down goes Oba. There's two. And Sheamus picked up the win here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Lyon, France for Backlash, and here comes Soruka.
And is for the WWE Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii,
Soruka earning this opportunity because she defeated Tiffany Stratton and Liv Morgan in the triple threat match. But ladies and gentlemen, Soruka has a tough opponent here tonight because she has to face one of her greatest opponents in Universe Mode, who defeated Julia and Charlotte Flair. Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, is looking to become women's champion here in Universe Mode for the first time in her career. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the second match here of Backlash. Jessica Cole holding up the women's championship that they are fighting for. Soruka, the prodigy Roxanne Perez, here in this second match of Backlash. Big roundhouse by Roxanne, big reversal by Ruka, dropkick by Ruka. And now Soruka getting up Roxanne. And now both women into the collar elbow dry up. The prodigy backs up Soruka here. Big punch by the prodigy now, trying to gain an upper advantage. Soruka though finds the reversal, super kick, down goes the prodigy. Big elbow, big reversal by Ruka, drop kick once again, down goes the prodigy and Roxanne Perez. And now look at Soruka, waiting for Roxanne to get up, cross body, taking down the prodigy. And now Sol missing the forearm wildly on the ropes. Soruka finds a reversal, and look at Ruka go with the cross body once again. And now Soruka gets up Roxanne. This could be over already. Down with the power bomb. Stacking up Roxanne. There's two, and a kick out by the prodigy. Big knee to the back, and now look at Soruka playing into the crowd. I don't think this is a smart decision if you Soruka. And now waiting for Roxanne, and there's a cross body off the top rope by Perez. Stomping to the ankle, and now Perez rolls over Soruka and working over that knee. And now Perez kick to the back. And now Soruka looking to get some type of life here. And now there's a submission by Roxanne Perez, looking to tap out Soruka, looking to gain the world championship. Big reversal. And now look at Ruka Soul Snatcher off the top. Going for the pin off the Soul Snatcher. Is this going to be enough to win? And Roxanne kicks out. The Soul Snatcher from Soruka couldn't get the job done. Now sending Roxanne in the corner. Big form. And now Soruka with the drop kick on Roxanne Perez. And now Perez rolling to the outside. Smart move if you Perez. And now look at Soruka measuring up Roxanne Perez and misses. Roxanne moved out of the way. And now Roxanne trying to get the advantage on Ruka. But Ruka sends Roxanne into the prime hydration unit. And now look at Ruka. Gets up Roxanne and down with the face buster. Bearing Roxanne through the rubble of the prime hydration station here at ringside. Count of 5 by Jessica Cole, who is the referee. And now Soruka, forehead of steam, big reversal by Perez. Down with the Luthane's press now by the Prodigy. And now Roxanne continuing to lay punches to Soruka. And this was Soruka for the beginning of this matchup. And now slow tides are turning. The tides are slowly favoring Roxanne Perez. Axe handle reverse, super kick. And now Soruka with the punch. And now there's the chop. Drop kick down on Roxanne. And now look at Ruka with Roxanne on the ropes. Off the ropes, Roxanne finds a reversal. Flipping over the back is Ruka. And now look at Ruka looking to gain a comeback here. Drop kick down on Perez. And now Perez immediately got back up. Soruka finds a punch. And now Soruka clothesline, down goes Perez. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be the turning point for Soruka here. Soruka off the middle rope. Big reversal by Perez. Went for the Snow Snatcher. And Ruka got the shoulder up. And now Perez, big knee, down goes Soruka. And now Ruka could be in trouble. Looking for the submission once again by Perez. Is Perez gonna tap out Soruka here? Is Perez going to win her first women's championship here in WWE? Big reversal by Soruka. And now Ruka lining up Perez into the Soul Snatcher once again. There's 2, and Soruka wins the women's championship.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Champion, Soruka!
Soruka with a career-changing moment. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here live in Lyon, France. And it's time for some tag team action. And if you guys are just now tuning in, we had 2 banger matches already. Sheamus defeated Oba in the opening contest.
The contest is a tag team match set for one fall, and is for the World Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns.
And just last match, just moments ago, we saw the crowning of the Women's Championship. Soruka defeated Roxanne Perez And now this is no different. This is going to be a banger of a match. Motor City Machine Guns earning this opportunity because they defeated LWO. But here comes their opponents. Controversy, no less, getting here to Backlash.
At a combined weight of 336 pounds, Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
For Axiom, defeated DIY by countout to get into this match. But now they have to prove themselves here tonight if they want to win the tag team championships. Ladies and gentlemen, they are fighting for the World Tag Team Championships. That's what they're fighting for. Charles Robinson holding up the beautiful tag team titles. And this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is underway. Ducked under, and now Frazier with the elbow to the midsection. And now look at Frazier, big kick to the back. And now Frazier, look at Frazier just punching and chopping the chest of Chris Sabin, big German. And now tagging in Axiom now is Nathan Frazier. And now Axiom, kick to the midsection, tags in Frazier. And the teamwork of Axiom early on here in this matchup. Kick to the midsection, big reversal, and another reversal drop kick by Nathan Frazier. And now look at Chris Sabin going to inside the ring now, trying to take out Axiom on the outside. Big reversal by Frazier, big Hurricane Runner. And now look at Frazier going to the top rope. Nathan Frazier, Swanton Bomb, going for the pin. Is this going to be enough to defeat Motor City Machine Guns? And now Alex Shelley broke things up. Big elbow down on the back of Sabin. And now Axiom in control, sending him into the corner. Tags to Axiom. And now look at the teamwork of Axiom. Big senton. And now going for the pin. Charles Robinson wasn't in position, and a kick out by Sabin here. And now look at Axiom taking the fight here to Sabin. And if you, Chris Sabin, you gotta get to Shelley. You gotta get the tag sooner rather than later, before Axiom completely turn this matchup into their favor. Big into Gary in the corner, dropping one half of Motor City Machine Gun. And now Axiom once again, big reversal by Sabin here. And now Sabin sends Axiom into the corner, tags to Shelley. And now here's the teamwork of Motor City Machine Guns. And now drop kick flatliner by Motor City Machine Guns. Moonsault by Shelley. And now Shelley sending Axiom back into the corner. Tags to Sabin. And ladies and gentlemen, this has all been Motor City Machine Guns in the early parts of this matchup. And now Axiom trying to make the tag to Frazier. Sabin, kick to the midsection. And rolling up Axiom now. There's two. And a kick out by Axiom. Oh, there's the cheap shot by Frazier, which led Axiom into the super kick. And now Axiom, full head of steam off the ropes clothesline. over the top rope, down goes Sabin. And now Axiom getting up Chris Sabin. Suicide dive through the ropes. Taking out Sabin here. And now Axiom looking to go. Big blockbuster missed on the outside. Axiom landed hard. Counter 4 by Charles Robinson. Counter 5 Enzuigiri. Down goes Sabin again. Counter 6. And look at Axiom. Want to win definitively. Do not want to take a count-out victory here. Big kick to the midsection. Axiom drops to a knee. DDT, down goes Axiom. And Axiom is almost to the corner of Frazier. He just got to reach up here. Tags in Alex Shelley, legal for Motor City Machine Guns. Axiom with the Hurricane Runner down on Alex Shelley. And now look at Axiom. Heads to the top rope. Frazier wants the tag. Big form by Axiom. Tags in Nathan Frazier now. Moonsault, no. Frazier finds the reversal. And now Alex Shelley with chops. Frazier with the super kick. Big kick up by Shelley. And now look at Shelley sends Frazier into the corner. Tags to Chris Sabin, who sends Frazier off the ropes into the arm jack. Kick to the back. Great teamwork by Motor City Machine Guns here in the early part of this match. Big combination by Motor City. And now Chris Sabin tried to connect with the punch, super kick. And now look at Frazier going to the top rope. Frazier with the swanton. And now Frazier goes to the outside once again, going back up to the top rope. And there's a frog splash on Sabin for the tag titles, and Alex Shelley broke things up. And now Nathan Frazier in the corner, trying to figure out what to do next. Super kick, down goes Sabin, and now sending Sabin into Motor City Machine Guns corner. Big knee to the back. And now Sabin getting caught with the Enzuigiri. Alex Shelley wants the tag. Chris Sabin gets sent back into the corner of Motor City Machine Guns. Big reversal by Chris Sabin here. DDT out of the corner. And now Frazier is on the defense, sending Frazier into the corner. Tags to Alex Shelley. And look at this another time. Motor City Machine Guns with the flatliner. And now Frazier rolls to the outside. And now look at Chris Sabin. DDT or brainbuster on the outside. Big kick by Frazier. Big punch. And now Frazier sends Alex Shelley inside the ring. Drop kick, down goes Shelley. Getting up Alex Shelley. Now is Nathan Frazier sending him into the corner. Big reversal. Super kick. Tags to Axiom. And now Axiom with the form down on Alex Shelley. Stomp to the back of the head. And now, what does Axiom have in mind here? Big form once again. And now going to the top rope. What does Axiom have in mind? Frog splash. And now Alex Shelley rolls into the pen. And a kick out by Axiom. Moonsault, down goes Axiom. And now Alex Shelley looking to get up Axiom here. What does Shelley have in mind? There's the flatliner, going for the pin. And there's Nathan Frazier, who breaks things up, keeping Axiom alive in this tag team matchup. And now for Axiom, turning the tables on Motor City. Throwing Shelley into the corner. Big reversal by Alex now. Big reversal by Axiom. There's the drop kick. The drop kick by Axiom, going for the pin. And a kick out by, or the breakup by Sabin. And now look at Sabin getting attacked by Axiom. And now Axiom taking down Alex, but Alex with the reversal, rolling up Axiom here. And a kick out by Axiom. Big insecurity, down goes Sabin. And now Alex Shelley is all on his zone here. Big reversal by Axiom. And now sending Shelley into the corner. Tags to Frazier. Big punch. Kick to the midsection. Off the ropes. Drop kick to the face. And now Nathan Frazier taking out the leg of Alex Shelley here. Big axe handle to the head. And now Frazier, big forearm or big elbow to the chest, going for the pin. There's two. And a kick out by Shelley. Big punch, another punch, a third punch, and a DDT. And now for Axiom, throwing Shelley into the corner. There's the tag. And now there's a brain buster for Axiom with the frog splash. Going for the pin. Is this going to be enough? There's two. And Axiom wins the tag team championship.
Here are your winners and the new World Tag
What a
Team
match.
Champions, Axiom and Nathan Frazier.
For Axiom with the win, capturing the tag team championship. What a match. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Lens, France. And it's time to acknowledge your tribal chief here at Backlash. Roman Reigns. This rivalry with Andrade has gone since the first episode of SmackDown, after Andrade embarrassed Roman Reigns, and then leading to Andrade turning down Reigns.
Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC,
Roman Reigns, the OTC, is looking to gain back that win against Andrade. And remember, 2 weeks ago, Roman Reigns faced off against Damian Priest. And Andrade tried to interfere in that match. He did interfere in that match. Tried to screw Reigns out of that win. But Roman successful against Damian Priest. And now Andrade, the El Eagle, looking to once again
weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Once again upset Roman Reigns here. But ladies and gentlemen, what is happening here? Roman taking out Andrade already in this match. What in the hell, Roman? And now stomping the face of Andrade. Big form by Andrade now. And now these two men looking to injure one another. Big reversal, big kick to the face. Big reversal by Andrade. Big punch. Big reversal by Andrade. And now Roman with the reversal. Big form to the back. Into the ring goes Roman and Andrade. And this matchup will be official. And now Uranage down on Andrade. And now Andrade finally being able to take off his jacket. Neckbreaker by Andrade. And now Andrade gets up Roman. Big drop kick. And now Reigns back up to his feet. And now Reigns looking to completely take advantage of this match. Big punch to the midsection. And now Reigns with the forearm to the back of the neck. Big punch by Andrade. And now Roman sends Andrade into the corner. Big shoulder tackle. And now Reigns just stomping the throat of Andrade out. And now Reigns. Big reversal. Roman with the Superman punch. Going for the pin is Roman. There's two. And a kick out by Andrade. And now Reigns headbutt down on Andrade. Big reversal. Reigns missing the boot. Big kick. Elbow to the midsection. And now Reigns sends Andrade into the corner. Up on the top. Roman is looking to seriously injure Andrade here. Big punch by Andrade. Andrade sensed it. Down face first goes Reigns. Big boot by Roman. Into the spear. Going for the pin. There's two. And Andrade kicks out. And now Reigns with punches to the face. Roman gets up Andrade, sends Andrade into the corner. And now Andrade finds an elbow. Can Andrade build momentum? Drop kick off the ropes. Roman finds the reversal. And now Reigns complete control of this match. Andrade using the power, taking down Reigns, leading out to the outside now. Andrade takes down Roman. Roman pops right back up. And now there's the suplex. Andrade rolls through, and we solve this by the legendary Eddie Guerrero into another Three Amigos. Kick to the face. And now Andrade looking for the powerbomb on Roman. And now Andrade gets up the Tribal Chief. Roman reversing Andrade. Big reversal by Roman. Count of 6 by the referee. Roman and Andrade are both back inside the ring. Big punch. Big reversal by Roman. And now look at Reigns. Full power of Reigns on showcase here. And now Reigns with the clothesline. Down goes Andrade. And now look at Roman. He's setting up Andrade here. There's a spear. And now Reigns backs up once again. He's looking to inflict injury. There's another spear. Going for the pin in dominant force. There's 2. And Reigns beat Andrade. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns did inflict the injury of Andrade. Here's a medical personnel team helping Andrade to the back. I hope it's not serious, ladies and gentlemen, but that was one hell of a matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live in Lyon, France. And here comes the Maverick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
We are back live in Lyon, France, and it's time for the Intercontinental Championship match, where Logan Paul will take on one member of the Judgment Day in Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And if you guys remember, episode 3 of Monday Night Raw, Logan Paul faced off against Austin Theory to earn this opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, Logan Paul's looking to become an Intercontinental Champion. He's a former United States Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, this guy, this dirty player of the game, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, looking to become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
And the crowd here in Lyon, France, is making their feelings known about Dirty Dominic Mysterio. But Dominic ain't caring about them. He's looking to become champion. Look at this guy's mustache. He's a true dirty player of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get in to this matchup. John Cone holding up the Intercontinental Championship. Logan Paul Dominic Mysterio. And ladies and gentlemen, this match is official big boot by Logan. And ladies and gentlemen, we coming off of the match of Roman Reigns and Andrade. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Andrade had to be carried out of here by medical personnel. Hope he's okay, but Logan Paul once again taking down Dirty Dominic. And now Logan with the German suplex. And now look at Logan Paul just showboating to Lyon, France here. Hurricane Rana by Dirty Dom. And now Dom looking to build the momentum in his favor. Big moonsault. And now Logan crawls to the corner. Big kick. And now look at Logan getting absolutely dominated in the corner by the dirtiest player of them all. Big reversal by Logan. Big punch. And now there's more punches. The MMA background of Logan Paul coming into play here. And now look at Logan flipping Dom out of the corner into the flapjack. Poor landing by Logan. And now look at Logan just showboating here. The big punches, kick to the knee, and now there's the kicks to the chest. Big head kick, and now where's Logan going? Oh, of course, Logan's grabbing a Prime. Prime is Logan's energy drink. Big shot block by the Maverick. And now these two men fighting on the outside of the ring. Big reversal by each man. Drop kick, down goes Dom. And now look at Logan Paul moonsault off the apron. The athleticism by the Maverick is truly insane. This match is off the rails. Logan gets Dominic back inside the ring. What is Logan Paul thinking? Buckshot lariat! Buckshot lariat on Dominic Mysterio. John Cone trying to get the Prime Energy drink out of the ring. And a kick out by Dom. Logan would have had this match won if it wasn't for John Cone. But Dominic taking advantage of Logan being distracted. Hurricane Rana, down goes Logan Paul. Moonsault by Dominic. And now Dom with the slingshot by Dom into the 619. And now Paul could have cost himself the IC title. And a kick out. The referee, that was a slow count. There's a chin buster. And now Dominic gets up Logan here. And now Dom with the suplex rolling through. This might be the Three Amigos by Dominic Mysterio. Stomp to the midsection. And now look at Dominic Mysterio going to the top rope. Logan's favoring the ribs. Frog splash by Dom, going for the pin on Paul. There's two in the kick out by Paul. Logan Paul kicked out. And now Logan Paul reversing Dominic. And Paul once again reversing. Kick to the midsection by Dom into the Alabama Slam. Big kick to the head. And what does Paul do? What does Logan Paul do? Taking off the top turnbuckle here in this match. Kick by Dom. And now Dom, big forearm down on Logan Paul. And now what does Dominic have in mind here? Getting up Logan, big reversal. And now into the side Russian leg sweep. Going for the pin on Logan Paul. There's two. And Logan barely got the shoulder up. There was nothing left of Logan. And now there's a kick up. And now Logan sent Dom off the ropes. Dom though finding the reversal. Big reversal by Logan Paul. And now John Cone. Putting back on the turnbuckle, and now Logan Paul taking off the other side. Big boot. And now John Cone is distracted. John Cone's distracted. And now wait. What is this? Brass knuckles, no! Dom finding the reversal. The brass knuckles by Logan Paul trying to get Dominic. And now Paul is in the drop zone. Logan Paul's in trouble, no! Big reversal, Dominic went face first, big right hand. And now Paul connects with the right hand, and now taking it to Dominic Mysterio. Dominic got knocked out, there's nothing left of Dom, and now there's Dom finding the reversal. Kicking Logan in the stomach. And now Dom finding the moonsault. No. Logan Paul off the ropes into the Paul splash. And now look at Paul getting the turnbuckle off again in this match. Logan is a dirty player. And now look at Paul with the swinging neckbreaker. John Cone. Don't know about the turnbuckle being exposed here. German, no. Look at Dom, the athleticism of Dominic Mysterio. Dom reversing Logan now. And now Dominic sends Logan off the ropes, ducked under. Frog splash. Big reversal by Logan Paul. Big punches by the Maverick. Drop kick by Dominic Mysterio. And now choking out Logan Paul is Dom. And now look at Logan Paul getting up here. Big reversal by Logan. Clothesline avoided. And now look at Logan. Rolling to the outside, running away from Dominic. Dominic Mysterio trying to get Logan Paul in this match. Big knockout punch. The knockout punch by Logan Paul. And now Logan Paul getting up Dominic here. Sending Dominic over the top rope. And now Logan Paul going behind the referee's back, taking off even more turnbuckles here. Logan Paul exposed 3 of the 4 ring posts. And now Paul just showboating. Logan Paul takes out Dominic. Big form. Dom finds the reversal. Logan finds the reversal. And now Logan Paul takes down Dominic. Count of 4 by John Cone. Sending Dom back inside the ring. And now John Cone finally realizing. But Logan Paul got caught by Dominic Mysterio. 619, no. Logan takes down Mysterio. And now John Cone trying to fix all the turnbuckles. Knockout punch, but with the brass knuckles. John Cone did not see it. John Cone did not see it. Right hand. Going for the pin on Mysterio. Mysterio's out cold. Mysterio's not moving. Logan Paul wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Here's your winner and new WWE Intercontinental Champion, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul winning the Intercontinental title because of the brass knuckle. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Lyon, France. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Women's World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Cora Jade.
Scheduled for one fall, and it's for the WWE Women's World Championship. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade is looking to become the first ever Women's World Champion here in Universe Mode in this new series. But ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade got here because of one hell of a triple threat match. Ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade defeated Stephanie Vaquer in the first match of the new series. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, Jada Parker, representing OTM, who defeated Zoe Stark.
And her opponent, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
And now Jada Parker, Cora Jade, who's walking home the Women's World Champion. We already saw Soruka, who won the Women's Championship earlier on in the night. And now Jessica Carr holding up the vacant Women's World Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is underway. Jada Parker, Cora Jade. And this match is underway. Jada Parker missing the forearm. Cora Jade rolling up Parker for the quick victory here. And Jada kicked out. Big reversal by Jada Parker. And now Parker with the kick. And now Jada Parker looking for the combinations into the Falcon Arrow. And now what does Cora Jade need to do to get back on top? Jada Parker backing up Cora into the corner, but Cora finds a reversal. Jada Parker, though, trying to connect with another forearm. Big jawbreaker. But now look at Jada Parker just taking the knees to the stomach of Cora Jade. And now a chin buster of Jada Parker. And now look at Jada, the rookie here in Universe Mode. Big, bold, dark by Cora Jade. And now Cora Jade looking to gain more control of this match. Big form by Jada Parker. And now Parker heads to the top. Cora Jade takes down Parker. Big punch by Jada Parker. And now Parker looking to deliver the face buster. And Jada Parker saying this is light work. Getting up Cora Jade here. And this has basically all been Jada Parker in this match. Taking down Cora once again. And now look at Jada Parker. Off the ropes. Big knee, now Cora Jade getting out of the way. And now Cora sending Jada off the ropes. Big elbow, down goes Parker. Stomp to the ankle, and now look at Cora Jade getting up Parker. Big reversal. And now Parker getting reversed by Jade again. Big punch, another punch. And now Cora Jade with the leg drop. And now what does Cora Jade have in mind? Kick to the midsection. Jade with the DDT. Going for the pin. And a kick out immediately by Parker. And now what does Cora Jade have in mind? Getting up Jada Parker, big reversal. And now look at Parker. Asking for a second big form. And now Parker getting reversed by Cora. Big senton by Cora Jade now. And now what does Jade have in mind? Big drop kick to the back of the neck. Going up to the top rope, Cora Jade looking for something big here. Getting up Parker. Crossbody. Look at the strength of Jada. Big slam down. And now kick to the back. Jada Parker and Cora Jade leaving it all on the line. Leg drop. Going for the pin. And a kick out by Jade. And now into another leg drop. And this time Jada Parker not going for the pin. Kick to the back. Into a third leg drop. Kick to the midsection. Jada Parker finds the right hand. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are hockey brawling here in this match. This is for the Women's World Championship. Big right hands by both women. Both women do not want to let the other gain the upper hand. And what a shot by Cora. What a punch by Jada. Big reversal. And now look at these two men throwing haymakers at one another. And now Jada Parker finds the right hand. And now Jada, German suplex. Cora Jade immediately jumped right back up though. And now into the punches to the head of Jada Parker. Jada Parker didn't have much left after the German. And there's Jessica Cora with the great position, calling that rope break. Maybe keeping Jada Parker alive in this matchup. Big arm drag. And now cartwheel drop kick. And now Cora Jade and Jada Parker goes to the outside. And now this has all been Cora Jade. And now what does Cora have in mind? Enziguri. Down goes Parker. Kick to the midsection. And then now stomping out the arm of Jada Parker. And ladies and gentlemen, Cora Jade does not want to lose this opportunity. And now Parker gets back inside the ring, building some separation, looking for the count-out victory. The crowd is behind Jada Parker here. Count of 7, kick to the midsection. DDT by Cora Jade. Parker was looking for the signature, going for the pin. Then a kick out again by Parker. Stomp to the arm. And now look at Cora Jade. Once again on the attack of Jada Parker. And now Cora Jade on the top rope, looking to attack Jada Parker with the drop kick. And now Parker right back up. There's the chop. The chop echoing all the way around Lyon, France. And now there's the hip attack by Cora Jade. Or to Cora Jade. There's 2 and a kick out by Cora. Leg drop avoided. Cora Jade now sending Jada Parker off the ropes, ducked under. Leapfrog into a Luthian press now by Jade. Going for the pin. Is this going to be enough to win the Women's Championship? There's two and a kick out by Jade. And now kick to the back of the knee. Jada Parker missing the form. Into the head drag, but Jada Parker finds elbows to the midsection. And now Jada Parker looking to take down Cora Jade. And ladies and gentlemen, this might be the beginning of the end. Big form. And down with another one. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. Jada Parker sizing up Cora. Attack again. Going for the pin. Falling into the pin. There's two. And Cora Jade once again kicks out. And now Jada Parker with the chop. Down goes Jade. But Parker ain't done there. Parker looking for something big, sending Jade into the corner. And now what does Parker have in mind? Jada Parker goes up to the top rope. Jada Parker's Super Falcon Arrow. The Super Falcon Arrow by Jada Parker. And now Jada goes up once again. Frog splash avoided. And now Cora Jade looking to slow the momentum down of Jada Parker. I do not know how Jada or Cora Jade is still in this match. Jada Parker finds a reversal DDT. Down goes Cora. Big leg drop. And now Cora Jade could be in trouble. Jada Parker gets up here, getting up Cora, big punch. And now Cora Jade with the double knees to the back. And now look at Jada Parker taking down Cora Jade once again. Knees to the midsection. And now Cora Jade could be in trouble. Jada Parker gets reversed. And now Cora Jade with the snapmare. Going for the pin. And a kick out by Parker again. And now Cora Jade. This could be the end. This could be it. Kick to the midsection. DDT in the middle of the ring. Not close to any of the ropes. Jada Parker. Is she still alive? There's two and a kick out. Both women are throwing everything they have against one another. But nobody can secure the pinfall. Jada Parker's back up. Big form. And now look at Parker. Trying to take down Cora Jade. Big elbow. And now Cora Jade. Jada Parker. Both exhausted from this match. And now Jada Parker trying to get some type of offense here. Big splash. Jada Parker, though, hasn't moved. And now Jade DDT going for the pin. There's one, there's two, and Cora Jade wins the Women's World Championship.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's World Champion, Cora Jade.
And now Cora Jade with the Women's World title. Congratulations, and what a match by these two women. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the tag team title match. gentlemen, we are back live here in Lyon, France. And here comes one member of Chase U, looking to add more gold with that trophy.
Is a triple threat tag team match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, representing Chase University from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
Duke Hudson and Andre Chase got this matchup because Nick Aldis selected two teams from the tag team division. But just as SmackDown went off the air last night, Nick Aldis announced that the Creed brothers will be part of this matchup as well after their match of the year with the Wyatt Six. So now it's a triple threat tag team match. And here comes the other member of Chase U, the leader of Chase U, and Andre Chase.
And representing Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase.
Andre Chase looking to gain some gold for Chase U. But ladies and gentlemen, this next team, part of the Bloodline, Tama Tonga and Tama Loa. The Bloodline's also looking to regain their gold.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 209 pounds, Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga looking like a dominant force. Solar Sokoa wants the Tongans to win the tag team titles. But let's get out the other member of the Bloodline competing here in this match. And Tonga Loa. And Tonga Loa.
And from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tonga Loa.
Getting booed out of the building here in Universe Mode. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get out the final team here in this tag team match. And the odds-on favorite after we saw the Wyatt Six match. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Creeds.
Of 515 pounds, Brutus and Julius, the Creed brothers.
The Creed brothers, after dominant performance, a 33-minute tag team match with the Wyatt Six. They're looking to gain some gold. Let's get in to this tag team match. And that's what we're fighting for, the tag team championships. Charles Robinson holding up the tag titles. Chase U, Bloodline, and the Creeds. Let's get into this match. And now there's the German by Andre Chase to Brutus Creed, and I will try to keep up with as much action as I can here in this match. Chase U is the only team standing as of right now. Big knee to the back. And now big form, big axe handle down to the back. And now Chase U once again dominating the rest of the teams here. Stomping out the bloodline. Duke Hudson and Andre Chase really looks dominant here in this matchup. And now there's their Creed breaking up the tag, or the pin. Big punch by Duke Hudson. And now Duke Hudson trying to take out Brutus Creed, but Creed finds a reversal. And now there's the team up that we was all expecting. These two teams are teaming up on the Creeds because of what they did to the Wyatts. And now look at Brutus take down the bloodline. And now Brutus takes down Andre Chase. And now Brutus Creed, a one-man wrecking ball here in this six-man or triple threat tag team match. Big senton now. There's the knees up. And now there's the head bump by Brutus. And now it's only just Brutus Creed. And Tama Tonga in the ring. Pinfalls and submissions can only happen in the ring. This is the only way you can win the match. And now the Creeds looking dominant. Big axe handle. And now Andre Chase not letting Brutus Creed gain any more momentum, but Creed takes down Andre Chase. And now there's the raking of the eyes by the other member of the bloodline. Big elbow. And now look at Brutus Creed. Up goes the Tongan and down with authority. Going for the pin, and there's the rope break. Rope breaks all on in this match. Look at Brutus Creed getting up the Tongan. Brutus ball. Going for the pin. Duke Hudson is focused on the other members of this tag match. And breaking up that pin, and now here comes Chase University, the only team standing once again. Andre Chase taking it to Julius Creed here. And once again, Chase used the dominant team here in this triple threat tag match. Big form by Julius. And if I was the other teams, I would try to team up on Chase U. Big belly to belly by Julius Creed. And now trying to get Andre Chase in position for the backbreaker. And now there's the other member of the bloodline. Duke Hudson does not think the Creeds should be in this match, gunning after Brutus. And I do have to agree with Chase U. Kind of a last second decision by our by our SmackDown general manager. And now there's the back. And now look at Brutus controlling the outside and got speared by the Tongan. And now look at the bloodline going to the top rope. And now it's an all-out free fall. The bloodline and Creeds, the only two teams standing right now. German suplex, down goes the bloodline. And now here comes Chase University. And now there's Duke Hudson bringing in the weapon. But Duke might have screwed himself because there's the STO takedown by the Tongan. And now going for that pin. There's Julius Creed breaking it up. Andre Chase now taking down Julius Creed. But Brutus Creed back up here, climbing to the top rope. And taking down Duke. And there's Brutus Creed saving this matchup for his brother. And now there's a sit-out tombstone. Down goes Brutus, going for the pin. And a rope break. Big reversal by Tongan, taking down Duke. But now the Bloodline, Andre Chase and Brutus Creed are the only people up right now, and Andre Chase using that sledgehammer effectively. And now look at Chase U getting sent to the outside. Big roll up by Brutus Creed for the tag titles. And a kick out by the Bloodline. And now look at Julius Creed. Brutus ball. Andre Chase gets back inside the ring. And the Creeds can't pick up the tag team titles yet. And now look at Brutus Creed going for the pin. Andre Chase broke it up. That was the perfect opportunity for the Creeds to win the tag titles. And now look at the Bloodline. And Chase U now brawling it out. Creed's on the outside. And now it's Chase U who's in control. Sledgehammer to the face. Brutus Creed rolls up. Duke cuts in for the tag titles. And the Creeds with the victory. We have new crownings of the tag champs.
WWE Tag Team Champions, Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
Congratulations to the Creeds. They are tag team champions here in Universe Mode. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Carmella Hayes, R-Truth for the US title. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back after that small commercial break. And here comes Carmella Hayes.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmella Hayes.
Carmella Hayes looking to capture his first United States Championship here in Universe Mode. But he have to go through one hell of a competitor, future Hall of Famer, no doubt. But ladies and gentlemen, Carmella Hayes, we have to talk about this. Carmella Hayes went one-on-one with Jeff Hardy and coming out victorious in that match to get here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes a man who defeated Ethan Page to get here tonight.
This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What a performance by the future Hall of Famer and R-Truth. But now, ladies and gentlemen, This is what they're fighting for. The United States Championship. And John Cona's back, who refereed the Intercontinental title match. Let's get into this matchup. Hayes, Truth, U.S. title on the line. Big right hand by Truth, taking down Carmelo. Big axe handle. And now look at Truth off the ropes. And now Truth with an elbow. No. Carmelo with the clothesline. And now Truth taking out Hayes before the drop kick. And now look at Hayes and Truth going back and forth here. Hayes ducked their clothesline. Truth reversing Hayes. And now look at Hayes driving our Truth into the ropes. Big chop, throat chop by our Truth here. And now both men locking up once again. Hayes finds the reversal. Big elbow to the back. And now look at Hayes just wrenching on the back of Carmelo or Truth. And now look at Hayes rolling up our Truth. Is this gonna be enough? Our Truth though gets out of it quickly. And now Truth with the power, reversing the pin on Carmelo Hayes. And a kick out. And now Carmelo takes out our Truth. On the outside with the suicide dive. And now wrenching on the neck of Truth. And now taking the fight to Truth. Carmelo gets back inside the ring. Truth misses wildly. And now what does Carmelo have in mind? John Cone taking Carmelo Hayes back. Big punch. Truth finds a knee. And now Hayes off the ropes. Reversal by Ron Killer. And now Truth slamming the face of Carmelo into the turnbuckle. Big reversal, super kick, down goes Truth. And now Truth just stalking Carmelo. Oh my God, another super kick by Melo. And now Melo showboating here in this match. Double knees to the face. This match could be over just like that. There's two and a kick out by Truth. And now Melo goes to the apron. Melo goes up to the top. Truth gets up. Nothing but net missed. He's overshot Truth. And now Truth off the ropes. Truth looking for that leg drop once again, and he connects. And Leon fans saying what's up to Truth, a fan favorite. But Melo takes down Truth once again, and now Melo takes out Ron, but no, Truth with the shoulder. And now getting back inside the ring. Big reversal by Carmelo. And there's Hayes once again just showboating. Big punch, drop kick, down goes Truth. Oh, big splash on the outside. And now Hayes sends Truth inside the ring, going up to the top rope. What does Hayes have in mind? Big reversal. Truth can't seem to get a hold of Hayes, but look at this, his childhood hero with the 5 moves of doom. And now Truth gets up Carmella into the scissors kick. But Carmella Hayes not allowing Truth to get any more offense after that. And now look at Hayes. Mello with the flatliner going for the pin. There's two, and Hayes is victorious.
Here is your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes once again, for the first time in his career, winning the U.S. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back live in Lyon, France. And it's time to let the dogs out. Because here comes the unpredictable badass.
And it's for the undisputed WWE Championship. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass, future of WWE, is getting what he wants. And after that open challenge he did last night on Friday Night SmackDown, where he lost to Randy Orton by countout, he's not very happy. I feel bad for The Miz here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, what a show it has been up to this point. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get out his opponent. A future Hall of Famer in his own right. One of the greatest WWE superstars ever in WWE. Here comes the awesome one in The Miz. The Miz is a two-time Grand Slam champion.
Residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
The Miz. Probably the odds-on favorite to win, and there's Breaker. Not letting The Miz even get down to the ring. Not letting this match even start. Breaker's pissed that Randy Orton beat him on Friday Night SmackDown. And ladies and gentlemen, this match could be one of the greatest matches of Braun Breaker's WWE career. Big boot to The Miz. And now look at Breaker, already fired up here. The Miz getting blindsided or in the early parts of this match. This match has not even started yet. And Breaker's already destroying The Miz. But now The Miz kicks to the knee. Big head bump by The Miz. And now Breaker's inside the ring. He wants this matchup to start. So does The Miz. And this match is underway. Breaker, Miz, WWE Championship. And now Breaker trying to go for the punch. Miz counted. Breaker getting up for the powerbomb, but Breaker finds the needed reversal. Big clothesline, down goes Miz. And now Miz, Breaker brawling here in the late parts of this match. Down goes Breaker. Miz now trying to gain control. The WWE Universe has been hard all night here. Breaker caught the boot of The Miz, and now look at Breaker. Oh, there's the knees to the stomach. And now Breaker ain't playing around, getting apart the announcer's table. John Cone trying to get Breaker under control here, but there's no controlling this badass. And now look at Breaker just using overcoming ability and taking out The Miz. Kick to the midsection, and now Miz gets up Breaker one more time. And now there's a sit-up powerbomb, going for the pin, and a kick out at one by Breaker. And now The Miz goes to the second rope. What does The Miz have in mind here? Axe handle, no, big boot by Breaker. And now Breaker getting reversed by The Miz, big punch into the corner. Kick to the boot, and now just scraping the head of Breaker across the top. DDT, down goes Breaker. Going for that pin, is this going to be enough? And a kick out. And now Miz trying to evade Breaker. Big punch by Breaker. And another time. And now Breaker firing up here. And this has all been Breaker, ladies and gentlemen. Miz have tried to get some offense here in this match. Neck breaker by The Miz. And now The Miz trying to go for that pin, but Breaker rolls to the apron. Beautiful strategy by The Miz, trying to stay out of the Breaker's grasp. And just got caught there. And now Breaker sets up in the corner. Breaker, forehead of steam with the spear. Going for the pin to defeat The Miz. There's two. And Braun Breaker just squashed the Hall of Famer.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker.
But the real question is now, who's gonna take that belt off of him? But ladies and gentlemen, coming up is in our main event, Sheamus versus Gunther for the World Championship. And we are back here live in Lyon, France. And here's the man that started off the show with a banger. Here comes the Celtic Warrior. The man who defeated Obafemi. Here comes Sheamus. And no way this man is 100%
The following
here.
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Sheamus is looking to become world champion. A massive victory earlier on in the night, defeating Obafemi, but now he has another powerhouse to contend with. In the ring general, Gunther.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
And if you Gunther, you cannot count out Sheamus. Especially since he did have a match earlier on tonight. He's not 100%, but Sheamus is a warrior. Sheamus is a fighter. He will do anything he needs to become world champion again. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus, Gunther. Jessica Cole holding up that title. Let's get into this match. And this match is underway. Sheamus and Gunther. Gunther caught Sheamus early with the German. And now Gunther off the ropes into the seated senton. No. Sheamus rolled out of harm's way. And now Sheamus sends Gunther off the ropes into a clothesline. And now the Celtic Warrior. We already know who's a first opponent. If he does win the World Heavyweight Championship, it is going to be Obafemi. Sheamus already said that in a promo about 2 weeks ago. And now look at Gunther and Sheamus backing up into the corner. Sheamus with the cheap shot. And now look at Sheamus and Gunther locking up here again. And this crowd can't see who they want to win. This is a very even match. Both powerhouses, both deserve to be on top of the WWE. And now Gunther reversing, and now applying pressure to the arm that Oba was attacking earlier. Medical did not want Sheamus to compete in this second match after the brutality Sheamus and Oba went through. But Sheamus wants that world championship. Sheamus wants to prove he still has it after all these years. And now Sheamus and Gunther still locked up here. Gunther controlling that arm. Sheamus trying to get out of it. And down goes Sheamus, but both men already back up here. And now into another lockup. And now into another gauntlet. Very slow start to this matchup. Into a roll-up on Sheamus. This could be enough, and Sheamus kicks out, rolling up Gunther now. And a kick out at one by the Austrian. But now Gunther reverses Sheamus. And now Sheamus getting caught with the knee by Gunther. Seated senton by Gunther. And now Sheamus already back up to his feet. Off the ropes, big clothesline, down goes Gunther. And now what does Sheamus have in mind here? Big axe handle, no. Big punch, and now Sheamus, up goes Gunther. And down face first onto the top turnbuckle. Stomping out on the chest now is Sheamus. And now what does Sheamus have in mind? Big stomp to the back. Sheamus going outside, going back inside the ring now. Gunther bopped right back up to his feet, and down goes Sheamus with a clothesline. And now Gunther with Sheamus on dragging him to the corner. Gunther firing up here. Big chop to the chest. And now look at Gunther climbing to the middle rope. This is not where you want a guy like Gunther to be. Drop kick, down goes Sheamus. And now Gunther Irish ripping Sheamus into the other corner. And now there's Gunther with blows to the chest. And now just making Sheamus suffer while he puts the boot in the throat of Sheamus. And now Gunther working over the leg of Sheamus. And now Sheamus though kicking the stomach of Gunther. Gunther though finds the right hand. And now Gunther with the clothesline. And now Gunther sending Sheamus across the ringside area. Count of 4 by Jessica Robertson. Count of 5. They have a 10 count until this match is no longer officiated. Powerbomb on the outside, and now Gunther picks up Sheamus, getting back inside the ring. Sheamus hasn't moved since the powerbomb, and now Sheamus is trying to stir. Chop down goes Sheamus. And now Sheamus gets up. Gunther, he sees him. Powerbomb again. This could be enough. There's 2 and a kick out. How is Sheamus still fighting here in this match? And now Gunther kick to the leg of Sheamus. He's been working over that leg this entire match. And now look at Gunther again, lifting Sheamus up. And now Sheamus dropping, getting dropped on the top rope. And now Gunther on the top rope. What does Gunther have in mind? Drop kick, down goes Sheamus. Going for the pin, for the World Championship. There's 2, and Gunther is your World Champion.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther.
What a pay-per-view this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. We will catch you for Monday Night Raw.